Hello, this is John with Anthem Business Solutions, and today we're going to go over the upsell feature in Heartland. There's a lot of places that aren't using this, and it's a shame because I think it's kind of a nice feature. So what it does is it allows you to upsell items or advertise items for online ordering only. It's not going to work on the workstation. That's kind of up to your staff to suggestive sell or upsell stuff. But this feature will, you can set it up. Like I'll give an example. I like to set up one called add a drink. What it will do is the system will monitor that if someone goes online and orders all this food, but they don't order a drink, when they hit the checkout button, it's going to notice that and it's going to ask them, would you like to buy a drink? Or would you like to add a drink to the order? So, able to get started here, you need to go to the admin portal, which is hrpos.heartland.us, and then go to the menu icon here at the top left, and then go to account menu, and it's all the way down here, bottom, upsell profiles and upsell groups. Now we're going to do both of these, but when you create a group, it's going to ask you what profile you're wanting to use. So we need to add a profile first. So let's go in and create a profile first. And for this, it's going to start out asking you for the name. And this is what do you want to name the profile? Because you may have multiple profiles at some point, and you want to be able to keep track of what profile does what. So we're just going to call this the add a drink. Then the message prompt is what's going to show up to the customer, because they're going to get a little box that pops up that says something. So we're going to do a little conversational ordering with it. Would you like to add a drink to your order? Okay, now the next section is the upsell items. So this is what item is it going to upsell. You can choose just an item if you're looking to just upsell one in particular item, or you can do tags. So you can go in the system and create tags, and you can tag a bunch of items. There is a drink tag in here, but not all the drinks are tagged for it. I think this one's just using, I think Como using those drink tags. But you could create another one called like upsell drinks, and you could tag every single beverage that you have in the system, no matter what category or section they're in. You can tag them all with those. That would probably be the preferred method, because I can do sections, and like I'm going to choose hot coffee and hot drinks. Now I can choose a second and a third section, but really when that prompt comes up, it's only going to ask for the first section that's in the list. So it kind of doesn't matter if you add more sections to it. So in that case, I would recommend doing tags if you have the time to do it. For this video, I don't, so we're just going to use the sections. Now, the order missing, you do have a few options in here. I just do the first one, which is prompt for upsell when order is missing any item listed below. Because if you do all, then you're looking for like a combination of certain items to be missing. But we don't want that. We want any items. And what I'm going to do is I am going to select wraps on this one and hot coffee and drinks. Then, of course, you can grab these little 6 dots and move these around in any order. Now, the eyeball is a shortcut. So it's going to shortcut you to the section called hot coffee, hot drinks. So those are shortcuts anytime you see the eyeballs. And, of course, we got the trash can, which deletes. Okay, now the order missing, again, you can do tags or you can do items. So if you're doing tags up here, you probably do tags down here as well. Hopefully you get the concept there of that. Okay, so now you can get creative with this, by the way. Like you can, if you're a Mexican restaurant, you can have like a hot sauce set up, so you know whether or not to put salsa or hot sauce in with their order. You can have it prompt, hey, do you want any hot sauce with this order? Or you could use merchandise. Do you want to buy a shirt? Want to buy a gift card? You can get real creative with this. So now we'll hit save down here at the bottom right. Make sure we get our save successful down here. Now we can safely close this. And now we need to select the upsell groups, which is down here at the bottom. On this screen, we're going to have the option to create an upsell group. So we'll go in here and new upsell group. It's asking for a name. This same as the profile name. The customer's not going to see this. It's just for your benefit, so you can sort your groups and profiles and you know what's what. So I'm actually just going to name this the same the other one. And then the prompt mode, you have the option of prompt first, prompt until yes, or no prompt. I want to prompt first. And then assigned profiles, it's going to give a list of all the profiles that you created. Because you can add multiple profiles into one group. For this demonstration, we're just doing the one. So we have our profile there. We're ready to hit save. We'll go to save. We got our save successful down there, so now we're ready to safely close this. Now there is one more spot to go to, and that's up here at the menu. And then we got to go to location setup. And you want to go to online ordering. Then there's online ordering tab up here to go to, and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. This is where we have our carry out menu and hours. Where you have your menu group selected. Well, we need to select an upsell group as well. So you'll select the drop down here. We should see our group, our upsell group that we have here. We'll select that and then hit the save button again. Get our save successful here. And now we're ready to publish changes. If you don't publish changes, it won't show up. Yes. Wait for our successful banner down here. There we go. Now we can go to the online ordering tab here and refresh so that it gets the changes that we just published. And we're going to try it out and see what it looks like here. All right, so we're going to start a new order. We're going to pick a non-beverage, do a 12 donut count here, and go with pancake and go with the Reese's peanut butter cup and do add to order. So we have the item here. There's no drink added, so when we go to checkout, it's going to prompt us, would you like to add a drink to your order? And it gives us the option to either skip, or we can select the hot coffee, hot drinks category or section that we had out, and then we can decide to choose a drink or not. So that's all there is to it. I hope this was helpful. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Want to stay up to date on the latest tips and tricks? Don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon.